Hello, friends. I hope everyone is doing good. Well, the topic that I have selected today is going to be extremely beneficial and important for senior citizens, especially for those senior citizens who have their own house and want to lead an independent life. That is, they do not want to be dependent upon their children during their old age in any form. Yes, friends, I'm talking about the reverse mortgage loan. Let me share the screen for you. Friend, we all know what a forward mortgage loan or what simply a mortgage loan is. A borrower who wants to take a housing loan may simply visit a bank. The bank finances almost 80 to 90% of the property value. The bank directly pays the amount to the builder or the seller of the property. The conveyance deed is then drafted in name of the borrower. However, the deed is kept as mortgage in the bank until the borrower repays the final loan. Once the loan is repaid entirely in form of EMI, the bank releases the property papers, and the borrower finally becomes the owner of the property. Reverse mortgage is exactly the opposite of this. Under this, a senior citizen may approach a bank. The senior citizen is having his own house. He may approach the bank and mortgage the house. The bank in turn will pay periodic payment in form of reverse EMI to this senior citizen until a specified period of time, which may range from 10 to 20 years, depending upon the age of the senior citizen. The most exciting or the most important thing to note in this game is that once, even after the tenure of the loan is over, the senior citizen can stay in that house until their death. After the death of the senior citizen, the bank recovers the loan either by selling of the property or through the legal heir of the senior citizen. How does this scheme work and what are the most important eligibility criteria? We'll be discussing in detail. So let us move on. Background. India is currently witnessing a lot of changes, not just in economic terms, but also in the way society functions. Earlier, in joint families, parents could depend on their children for their medical and other financial needs. But in today's world, young people are working across the globe and many old people are staying alone. They have to take care of themselves. The life expectancy in India is increasing at the same time. The cost of medical treatment is also going up tremendously. In this scenario, it becomes really difficult for senior citizens to manage their health and finances. Sometimes their pension or other income is also not sufficient to manage their monthly expenses. Friends, this has become a very common problem in our country. Earlier, the concept of joint families used to prevail. Nowadays, the children are generally settled abroad or in other metro cities and they are working, and gradually they settle in those metro cities and leave their hometown, leaving behind their parents. So it becomes a huge problem for those parents to survive in their old age. They are faced with financial constraints and other problems. For senior citizens who lack regular income or financial support from their children, this could lead to a financial crisis. Many of these senior citizens live in a house that may have high worth, but they are not able to utilize the value of the house. Reverse mortgage is a product that solves this problem. A reverse mortgage scheme enables a senior citizen to avail periodic payments from a bank by mortgaging their house while remaining the owner and occupying the house. Hence, as I discussed in the title slide, it is a scheme that enables senior citizens to avail periodic payments from a bank by mortgaging their house while remaining the owner and occupying the house at the same time. Let us move to introduction. A reverse mortgage is a mortgage loan usually secured by a residential property that enables the borrower to access the unencumbered value of the property. The loans are typically provided to older homeowners and typically do not require monthly mortgage payments. Borrowers are still responsible for property taxes and homeowners insurance. Reverse mortgage allows borrowers to access the home equity they have built up in their homes and defer payment of loan until they die, sell, or move out of the home. As I discussed earlier, they can continue staying in the home till their death, or they sell or move out of the property. Because there are no required mortgage payments on reverse mortgage, the interest is added to the loan balance each month. This is the reason why bank finances approximately 60% of the market value of the property, because the interest balance keeps on adding and they maintain a buffer of around 40% to cover these charges. The rising loan balance can eventually grow to exceed the value of the home, particularly in times of declining home values or if the borrower continues to live in the home for many years. This is also one main reason why a bank maintains why banks maintain a buffer of around 40%, because in case of declining home values or prices or home values, there might be cases where the loan balance eventually rises and exceeds the value of the home. So it's very important for the bank to maintain buffer. Let us move with the concept of reverse mortgage. This is very important. Here we'll understand the entire mechanism of reverse mortgage loan. How does the loan works? Let us see. A reverse mortgage loan is the opposite of home loan. We have discussed this earlier. The borrower will have to pledge the rights to their home to the lender in return for a regular stream of income. Based on the demand of the properties who pledged, current property prices, conditions of the house, the lender will disburse the amount either as a lump sum or periodic payments subject to certain conditions. The periodic payments by the lender, also known as reverse EMI, will be paid over a fixed tenure, which may vary from 10 to 20 years, depending upon the age of the senior citizen. The income will stop at the end of the tenure, but the borrower, along with his or her spouse, can occupy the house until death. We have discussed this earlier. The reverse mortgage loan becomes due either when the borrower dies or he or she decides to sell or vacate the house. Continuing the slide, on the death of the borrower, the children can either repay the loan and retrieve the property or let the lender take over the property. On the death, the children or the legal heir has two options. They can either repay the loan and retrieve the property or let the lender take over the property. If the children decides not to repay the loan, the lender can either sell or auction the property in the open market. The proceeds remaining after adjusting the loan amount along with interest and other charges incurred in disposing of the property will be given to the legal heirs of the borrowers. Yes, friends, if the children decide not to repay the loan, the bank takes over the house. It either sells the house or auctions the house. The proceeds received from the house is used to adjust the interest and the principal, and also the charges that has been incurred in selling of the house. The remaining proceeds are handed over to the legal heirs of the borrowers. Such receipts by the legal heirs will attract capital gain taxes in the hands of the recipient. Yes, friends, the receipt will be taxable in the hands of the legal heirs under the heads capital gains. Reverse mortgage is an ideal option for senior citizens who require a regular income to supplement their pension without depending upon anyone else. However, it should be seen as a last resort and not a routine form of financing cash requirement for senior citizens. Friends, we should take note that reverse mortgage should always be used as a last resort. It should not be a routine form of financing cash requirement, because there might be resentment from the children of those senior citizens, because house property is something that they inherit from their parents, and so this should be considered as a last resort. Moving on, well, let us understand reverse mortgage with the help of this flow chart. We have the borrower on the left side and the bank on the right side. Let us look at step 1. Borrower hypothecates the house to the bank. Moving on to step 2, borrower receives monthly loan installments for the loan duration. Yes, the bank provide monthly installments or the reverse EMI to the senior citizens or the borrowers. At the same time, ownership of the house vests with the borrower. Moving on to step 3, when the borrower dies, if the house loan is repaid by the legal heirs, house is handed back to the legal heir of the borrower, or if it is not repaid by the legal heirs, house is sold and repaid to the bank. And this is how the bank receives repayment of loan plus accrued interest. Clear? Moving on to the purpose of reverse mortgage loan, also known as the end use of the proceeds of reverse mortgage loan. The bank has strongly specified the end use of reverse mortgage loan. Some of these are supplement income for regular expenses, medical emergencies, etc. Upgrade, renewal, maintenance of the house. To meet any other genuine needs, proceeds from reverse mortgage are not available for the following: business or trading, speculation, betting, gambling, etc. If a senior citizen wants to take loan for these purpose, that is business, trading, speculation, betting, gambling, etc., the loan will not be provided. And also, if after taking the loan, the bank comes to know that the proceeds of the loan is being used for the above mentioned purpose, that is business, trading, speculation, betting, gambling, etc., the bank will stop the monthly payments, and the bank is also going to foreclose the loan. Moving on to the eligibility criteria, this is very important. Minimum age should be 60 years. In case of joint borrowers, spouse age should be at least 55 years. House should be self-occupied and self-acquired. It should be permanent primary residence of the borrower. Friends, please note it should be permanent primary residence of the borrower. In case the borrower is having more than one house, the borrower should be primarily residing in that house which is being mortgaged to the bank. Property should have a clear title and should be free from any encumbrances. Residual life of the property should be minimum 20 years. Moving on to the features of reverse mortgage loan. Again, this is very important. Let us have a look. Excuse me. The tenure may range from 10 to 20 years depending upon the age of the borrower. Maximum loan value 60% of the property value. I discussed this earlier. The bank usually maintains a buffer of 40% in case of addition of interest and falling house prices. Interest rate generally is slightly above home loan interest rate by 1 or 2%. Disbursement monthly, quarterly, half yearly, annually, lump sum, or a combination of all. Maximum monthly payment is restricted to 50,000. Maximum lump sum payment is restricted to 50% of eligible amount with a cap of rupees 15 lakh. Mainly for medical treatment of self, spouse, and dependents, if any. Lump sum payment is only provided in case of medical emergencies of self, spouse, or any of its dependents. The evaluation of property is done after every 5 years. If after evaluation the price of the property has increased, the bank may accordingly increase the tenure or the monthly periodic payments. In case the property prices have decreased, the bank will not increase the tenure and also will not increase the monthly periodic payments. Prepayments are allowed without any charges in case prepayments are done through own funds. And in case of bank transfer, usually a 2% foreclosure charges are levied. Moving on to foreclosure, reverse mortgage loan can be foreclosed by the lender if borrower does not stay in the house for a continuous period of more than 1 year. Borrower has not paid property taxes timely and fails to insure the home. Borrower has declared himself bankrupt. The said property is donated or abandoned by the borrower. The borrower rents out or sells off part or entire house or creates any other encumbrance on the property. The borrower commits fraud or misrepresentation, as we have seen. If after taking the loan, the borrower starts using the fund for betting, gambling, etc. The government, under any statutory requirements, seeks to acquire the property for public use or condemns the property for health or safety reasons. These were some of the cases where the loan can be foreclosed by the lender. Moving on to some of the advantages, let us quickly have a look. It is a source of regular income, no dependency on children or family for basic expenses. Senior citizens can live their life with dignity. Money received is not taxable. It does not attract any income tax or capital gain taxes in the hands of the senior citizens or the borrower. Borrower and spouse can occupy the house until death, even if the tenure is over. Moving on to some of the disadvantages. Liquidation of the property gradually. Yes, friends, the property gradually gets liquidated and the bank gradually starts becoming the owner of the property. No payment after loan tenure. Resentment of children. Upper limit on the maximum amount of loan provided. When there is an upper limit of 50 lakhs to 1 crore by banks. So there might be some senior citizens whose requirement may be slightly more. So this is one of the disadvantage because there has been an upper limit fix on the maximum loan provided. Moving on to the current situation prevailing in India. Though reverse mortgage was introduced in the year 2007, it has not gained much popularity in India. Some of the reason for the poor traction can be: first is unawareness. Most senior citizens in India are not aware of reverse mortgage. To spread more awareness, banks should market their reverse mortgage products and educate senior citizens and their children about it. Yes, friends, we have seen that bank does not market their reverse mortgage product as well as they market their other products. And there has been a constant need to educate senior citizens and the children about the benefits of it. The second reason is maximum limit. As we discussed in the previous slide in the limitations, most banks that provide reverse mortgage loans have capped the loan limit from 50 lakhs to 1 crore. Some people may have higher monthly expenses which cannot be funded by this limit. The third point is society pressure. In India, home is looked as a place of worship. If we talk about liquidating our primary home, it is not taken well by anybody, especially children. They see it as giving away their family homes. Yes, friend, there is a lot of resentment from the children and there's a lot of society pressure. So these are some of the reasons why reverse mortgage has not gained so much popularity in India. Moving on to a case study, this is a hypothetical case. Let us analyze a scenario. Ramesh Gandhi is 68 years and he is a retired government employee. He has been living alone in his own home in Siliguri since his wife passed away a few years ago. His daughter is married and lives abroad, while his son is well settled in Mumbai and has no intention of moving back to Siliguri. Gandhi is used to live independently and does not want to move to live with his son in a new city. He is a heart patient and has to spend a lot on medicines. He is not satisfied with his pension and does not want to take money from his children for regular household expenses and medical care. He is looking for a solution to his problem. Let me discuss the scenario in brief. Ramesh Gandhi is a senior citizen. He is aged 68 years. He is a government employee. He has been living in his own home in Siliguri. His wife has passed away a few years ago. His daughter is settled in abroad. His son is well settled in Mumbai and has no intention of moving back to Siliguri. He used to live independently and does not want to move to live with his son in a new city. He is also a heart patient and he has to spend a lot on medicines. He does not want to take money from his children for regular household and medical care. Now he is looking for a solution. The solution that we can provide, a reverse mortgage enables senior citizens like Gandhi to convert their one big asset, their home, into a source of regular income without giving up ownership as long as they live. Considering that his children are well settled and do not want to move back, reverse mortgage is a good option for Gandhi as it will ease his monthly cash crunch. Yes, friend, through this option, he can live his life independently and his financial crunch will also get solved. So, reverse mortgage loan can come to the rescue of Mr. Gandhi. Well, friend, this was all from my side. I hope I was able to clear the concept of reverse mortgage loan. In case of any question, you can find me at the following email, Facebook, email IDs, Facebook link, and LinkedIn link. You can also contact me, and you can also comment your queries in the comment section below. Thank you. Stay safe, stay indoor, and stay healthy.